And yeah, the URL, facebook.com/GameComFaceoff.
Make sure you like it, too, before you post your comment.
Yeah, you need to be liked on the
count.
page and everything to have an opportunity to win that CSGO beta key. So let's jump right into game here where we are live. The second map of the series, Maximum Effort versus Team UMX. And already, so we can get some in-game audio going here.
Here we go.
Yep, nothing going to be going straight up to tower here on this pistol round. I see one USP with Kiko here in middle. Kind of an odd... Okay, so Steno is just clearing, making sure there's no pushes, I guess. He's now going to fall back. Pauly here in ladder, so this will be an outside take. Sobo waiting to kind of flank through back lanes. Hopefully, I guess the goal here is to push back as many players as they can from to dark side with that USP while Sobo comes busting out of there, hopefully with burst fire on, ripping some faces off. We'll see what happens. This is a kind of risky strat. They're very spread out, and Flowstick out mid, already getting hit very quickly. Kiko picking up mid. And Jordan will be shot here, but he did take down Flowstick and getting away with 2 HP remaining. He is finally removed from this round. So far, it's playing in the favor of Maximum Effort. They have not really wavered in their plan. They're just sticking to their guns here, playing fairly standard. Swag taking down Pauly, 3 versus 4. Numbers slowly falling in favor of Maximum Effort. One member remains here for UMX, and Sobo will also be taken down here at 5 Hitch.
If you remember, if I remember correctly, Maximum Effort did just play check. Yeah, they played check 6 here on train, and they had such a strong T side. It's really uncommon to see that from them. I'm definitely ready to see what Maximum Effort's going to do for next half, but they're already starting off strong on CT side here. As we're going to see a couple of deagles coming out from UMX, maybe a quick inner rush. Flowstick, yep. Going to be running right here up to the upper part
he's
of
going
inner.
Straight in. This is no waiting, no decision making. He just went straight there. Here we go, trying to get that bomb down. It will not be planted. And Sobo's going to be last man standing here with the deagle in a 1 versus 5. He's getting stuck in a lot of these situations, but hey, he knows how to handle them.
He's been doing pretty well.
Yeah, at this range, though, with this deagle, a headshot is going to be a dink.
Yeah.
And that's great if you can follow up a second shot, but this deagle can be a little unpredictable sometimes. 1-0 is the score. If you're just catching back up to us, Sobo stuck in a 1 versus 5 scenario here, working his way back and forth, upper to lower. He's just hoping someone pushes. They've got to make a mistake for him to be able to win this round. If they're close, that's a mistake. They need to be way back. They need to be down the ladder, watching just the ladder, not peeking him. They need to be far back in the site right now. And here he comes with the bunny hopping and looking up on top of Pop Dog, finding nobody. 2-0 is your score now in this matchup.
At least he went for it. I'm glad he wasn't going to make his teammates wait there for another 45 seconds waiting for a push for a gun. But UMX, unfortunately, unable to get that round win there. What we were talking about, Jimmy and I, we were talking about the importance of trying to, on those save rounds here on T-side train, trying to get down the lower ramp at inner and just try to get the bomb down. You seem to be most successful with adding some cash to your bank doing that, but it's still really tough when you got a couple of FAMASas from the CTs, especially with a team, or excuse me, against a team like Maximum Effort. All the way back lanes there, they're going to hit almost all of their shots.
Yeah, that's one thing about them is train can fall in their favor. However, Pauly's op is kind of nasty, and so is Steno's. If they can get control of these lanes with an op, they will have to face off against Sean Gers, who's speaking of 2 op frags right off the bat, and nothing prepared as always. You pick up those next 2, just down to 3 HP, removing himself from the fight just in time to get away.
I like that Sean bought the op for the 3rd round.
Yeah, absolutely. He does that. He does it quite a bit, actually, which is surprising. I mean, on train, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's much safer on train. You can hang all the way back and towards the back of lanes there.
Well, we've seen him do it on, like, Mirage. I mean, not Mirage, but Tuscan. That's the one.
I was with you.
Doop-a-doop-doop-doop.
Tuscan. First full gun round here for both teams, battling it out. UMX needs to stop some momentum here from Maximum Effort. Kiko already down ladder room pretty quickly, eating some spam there from lower inner. That's going to be Swag laying that down on him.
Yep, Sobo, 98 HP.
Already out here into the hell area of outside.
What's nice about this is he doesn't feel comfortable, but his team, he's making them feel very uncomfortable. The fact that someone made it out into hell, even though he's a lone player, that opens up a lot of possibilities. Can really shift how the CTs have to play, whether or not he's actually letting his presence be known by firing on them. It's kind of nerve-wracking sometimes. Sean Gers now in CT spawn, and Steno taking out Pauly there.
This will be a save here from Maximum Effort. Sean pushing up kind of a little bit further than I'd anticipate for a save round.
This is his style, though, man. He buys the op during eco rounds, and then he just... I've said it twice, I can say it again, doesn't ever afraid.
Yeah, doesn't ever afraid,
He just gets up there, man. And that's exactly why he'll be able to take down Kiko, and that's just a little bit of damaging, cause the economy. And
Jaguar
he's
takes out
confident.
Jaguar.
Yeah, confident in his ability. Uh-oh, I see what you're saying now. Sobo falling to his death.
I was actually saying that a bit on stream for Source yesterday with Ron, and I think Ron was confused about me talking about Jaguar.
He's like, what? I was talking to him last week.
Yeah.
All right, and Symphus with an op here. Huh. Okay, so he's going to be defending upper with an op. Now, I don't say huh as in he's a bad opper. I'm just surprised to see it.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing to see here from Symphus. He's definitely not the main opper here for this team.
Yeah, no, he's definitely great with it, though. His reactions are definitely on point. He is very patient with the op.
Yeah, he's one of the best players in this room, no doubt.
Yeah, actually, a former MVP of ESEA's invite. All right, a little slow workage here from UMX, just taking their time. AK-47's in hand. Let's get back on board with Swag, actually. This looks interesting.
Ooh, he's eating a little bit of spam there.
Wow, that was a pretty handy spam there. I'm not sure if they're able to hear it over the AK, but they were able to do some damage there. Symphus now falling back, along with Swag, and they're looking like they're still waiting. They just want to re-hit here, making it look like a fake to the best of their ability. And Sobo, whoa, getting spammed down. Oh, there it is right there, able to take down Swag, and that is a big frag. Symphus still hanging on the back of sight right now, playing this so patient. If he just stays where he is, he has been spotted from top of Pop Dog. Bam! There it is, a quick trade. And it's all left to Elian here. Back of trains. It's a hard spot to fight from, and Flowstick able to in that round. But what I mean by a hard place to fight from is, as Counter-Strike players, as you get better and better, your movement gets better. And as your movement gets better, you assume that you're always going to do the right thing. But back of trains really messes with your head because you end up on like a slanted thing that you really can't explain while it's there.
Yeah.
It's hard to fight from back there. It's great on the when they're entering the site, but in the back, he didn't have much of an option, though. I mean, he was just stuck back there.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go. Yes, we see guns from both teams. Swag here playing the lower inner ramp. Kiko going to be trying to give him some trouble.
You know, Swag is excellent at this close-range lower defense.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
That first headshot coming out on this Sobo. Oh, and Sean Gare is defending upper here with the AWP.
He's all over the map with that op.
He really is. Like, he feels comfortable in a lot of different positions on DE Train, and that's one thing that's great about Maximum Effort is having all those fraggers there. Oh my gosh, Swag!
No.
There we go. Finally able to finish him off. And trying to get the third there through
Yeah,
the smoke.
I think moving that op around is really making it difficult for UMX to try to feel out what they can do. I mean, Sean Gares, 2 rounds ago, we saw him on top of 6 train at outer, totally zoomed into the T middle, and it was completely clear. And now he's at inner watching upper. He was able to take out Kiko that round, so that was fantastic from him. And then his teammates surrounding him, like we have Eliant. Eliant's going to be playing the Ivy area consistently, and he actually does the same thing for T side for them. He's going to stick with the Ivy area. So they have a couple of floaters on the team, but they also have some dedicated positions actually for both halves.
4 versus 5 right now. Already an early pick, but Sean Gare's answering back, and Flo's going to pick up this op. We don't see too much of this here.
No, definitely not. He has a flow stick, but does have fantastic aim.
Yeah, no, that's one thing is he's going to be comfortable with it, and it needs to happen right now. They need that lane control. It's so important.
Oh, he misses the shot there onto nothing.
That's dangerous right there. I mean, once he's aware of your presence.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, and there it is. 3 versus 2. Kiko evening it up. 2 versus 2 now. Bomb still in the hands of Flowstick with the AWP. Swag coming in from behind right now.
Swag's in great
catch both of
position.
them off guard. Even if he just waits right here, they have to cross this lane.
Perfect angle. Don't move, Swag.
Wait, here's the footsteps. He knows where they are, and they're staying right behind E-Box. Swag going to back up, which is okay. I mean,
That's smart.
They might come back through ladder. He doesn't want to be caught facing them at a weird angle, so he did back away there and slowly working his way back out, playing this very patient, spotting Flowstick. Bomb is in the hands of Kiko, though, underneath the bomb train right now. Let's see how this plays out. This might work out. They might assume that he went through. No, they couldn't have gone through CT spawn. Eliant's here.
Eliant is so close. Wow,
Oh,
Kiko onto
there we
Eliant
go.
with the headshot in the back of the head. Swag now knows exactly where Kiko is. Big nade coming in, gonna do a ton of damage. Kiko down to 39. Flash is coming out from him. 1 versus 1. Both players already got some frags in this round.
All right, Kiko getting the bomb down, going for that 1 versus 1. 1 versus 2, rather. It's popping away. Oh, not able to connect, and Swag will pick up that round.
Ooh, Swag. Swag did a great job there in the ladder room. Again, he was in a great position to watch those 2 members of UMX trying to cross out to the front of the bomb train. But when he heard that they were so close to him around the E-box area, it was smart to move back just in case UMX decided to wrap around and go back up the ladder over towards Inner.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, 2-5 is your score now. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. We have not had the opportunity to do that all too much with this awesome action happening. Swag, 116 ADR, average damage per round, and Simphis right there above him in frags, 100 ADR, 7 and 3. And on top, Sean Gares, 99.9.
Yeah, Swag, Simphis, and Sean all at about 100 ADR.
All right, and still waiting for any sort of information they can gather from here, and it will be a say. Ew.
Swag putting up 2 gooshes there.
Oh, no. Nothing able to take down 2 really fast. I mean, that was straight through the train there. Uh-oh. Sean Gare's there, and it's all down to Kiko.
That was pretty funny. Kiko actually just kind of suicide bomber rushed at Sean Gares' face there with his Glock, unable to connect.
6-2 is the score, and this is the second map. If Maximum Effort keeps up this, at least this lead for this series, they're going home with the trophy. In the good way. The right way. Surprising to see who was sent home during this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, this looks really, really goofy, you know, but...
Well, they're all... I mean, this is the thing with UMX is, not taking anything away from them, is I expected to see them close to the finals, maybe even the finals, but, you know, I didn't expect them to play this well. I mean, they're really playing really, really well.
Yeah, they've been strong throughout the entire tournament. Don't want to miss any of the action here.
2 versus 4, so fast. Pauly answering back. Sean Gares down to 14, Flow 6. See if we can catch up with him.
He's in a really weird position, yeah, totally exposed. Tough on the 1 versus 3. Outside on train, there's just so many angles. I think that players are still learning all the new setups there.
Now keep in mind that Maximum Effort came from the lower bracket.
Yep.
To win this, it's going to be a long journey.
Yep, they have a lot of work on their hands, and actually the way that Maximum Effort was sent there to the lower bracket was from UMX in the 3rd round of Upper.
Yeah, and I was actually speaking with Pauly. He was warming up, didn't have too much time for the interview just a bit ago. But, I mean, looking confident coming into this. Just such a nice guy. It's cool to see him here in the finals.
Totally. Very humble person.
All right, Elian taking down 2 of them there. Man, this is just quick save rounds.
Steno lasted a little bit longer than I thought he would. Putting forth a couple of dinks there.
But no, anyway, back to what I was saying. I mean, UMX, either one of these teams could go home with it, and they both deserve it. They're both just great rosters.
Yep, as the score is now 8-2, moving into the 11th round. Going to be a full gun round here for both teams. Steno has the op in hand again. Steno is now kind of the team opper. He was never really an opper before.
No, Steno's op is great. Like, it is scary sometimes.
Yeah, he's never had the real opportunity on all the teams he's been on to be the opper. So this is one of his first real chances to put forth his op. Here's the place to prove it too, ESEA LAN Finals.
All right, Kiko on to nothing, and Elian back onto Sobo. Sean Gares onto Steno, 2 versus 3 now.
Big frag there onto Sean Gares.
Huge. And Pauly able to find one in the smoke, but cannot finish him off. Kiko on a 1 versus 2. Elian is low. He's down to 21. That's 2 bullets at close range here. Let's see what happens. And Elian able to finish it off. Swag was coming around for that flank anyway. 9-2 is the score. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Really tough round for Kiko to have won there. He already had 3 frags under his belt, but still Kiko has been playing great all tournament. I got a chance to watch him in a little bit of my downtime yesterday, and he was playing fantastic Counter-Strike.
That's what we're here for. Fantastic Counter-Strike. You know, you can keep the fancy stuff, man. I just want to see some brawls, man. That's so much fun.
Yeah, man, we've been seeing some good matches. And here's another one right in front of us. Maximum Effort. Already 9-2 here.
All right, UMX choosing to take a little bit slower. I mean, they haven't really committed too far. Typically by now you'll see a few players lining up right here on the stairs, getting ready for the take. But, you know, this is a good call. They need to wait for the spamming to finish these nades. Maximum Effort just has a good feel on UMX's play, like when they should be nading. They've delayed it by, you know, 10 seconds there, but still swag in position. Sean Gare's already pushed in the middle. And Flowsick and Pauly here in Whitehall. Symph is playing this awesome angle. He's actually going to back up a bit. He's able to spot Flowsick. He backed out of the angle just a little bit there, causing him to be fragged. Yeah, 2 to 3 right now. Bomb is up here. I mean, this is very winnable. Let's see what the setup looks like. Yeah, Sean Gare's pushed all the way behind right now. Just trying to figure out what's happening.
That's going to be a serious piece of intel for his team, knowing that there's no one out of the Ivy or NT middle. So now Sean Gares is going to go ahead and wrap around behind UMX from the Whitehalls.
Yeah, ladder and inner's all they have to worry about right now, really. Unless,
nothing, just playing insurance.
Yeah, and just wants to make 100% sure, because you never can be too sure.
Ooh, losing some health there.
Yeah, and that could make the difference here. I actually think they threw most of their nades, but Jordan coming up big, and Sean Gares catching Pauly mid-air.
I love watching those shots from Sean. He hits almost every single one of those.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's a weird angle, he'll still hit you in the shoulder if that's all that's showing. It's just kind of what he does.
He'll hit every pixel, too. And it's fun to watch him actually moving his arm, too. He moves it so straight and precise, and he's got those guns that he's just like... You will see those, exactly what I'm talking about in a couple of LAN clips. If you head over to ESEAnews.com, check those out.
Of course. And let's take a look what's happening. Deagles in hand for UMX. UMX getting ripped apart over here at Ivy.
It'll be a tough save round.
That was a preemptive, like that was a straight up preemptive smoke and nade there. He may have been spotting below it. Those you don't know, you can do exactly what Flowsick's doing here to see a little bit better under the smokes, but it's a huge risk. Flowsick is now the last man standing, and that was a save round there for UMX. Well, that's a good piece of intel. I mean, I know most people realize it now, but we do have a lot of returning players to Counter-Strike. People still come to the ESEA community, might be watching this. I just want to make sure that every little bit of info that we can send out there that we're aware of, we can at least do that for you. On Nuke will be showing us a few of the spam spots while there's no action. But the smoke thing is a really big deal. It's a huge benefit, and it's also a huge risk. You're looking downward. It's hard to come back up from that sometimes, but that's exactly what they were doing there. Flowsick, nice execution so far, heading towards the Hell area. He's got two really key pieces of intel there, but it's not going to matter if his team keeps getting picked off like this.
Swag might get Kiko here. He will. Bomb's going to be down here. Sobo is able to pick it up. Moving on over to inner. I think he's alone right now. I'm not exactly sure where Pauly is.
Yeah, and two guns. Like that's one thing that Maximum Effort's really good at. They're not frag hungry. They just know their instinct is to put those two guns to one. It's not like, oh, I see him, you know, and let the guy finish him off like other teams do.
Yeah, they just know how to do it.
Just crunch on it. It's just natural. They all just, there's a guy to shoot. Let's go shoot him.
Yeah.
12-2 is your score now. 1 round remaining here in this map. I'm sorry, in this half. Not this map. Losing my mind again. Swagging a little aggressive here on lower.
Nice little flash.
Trying to find a hit if he can, but not hearing much.
Smart to be pushed up as his teammate is.
Uh-oh.
Going for the spam. What a great shot there from Swag onto Sobo. Walked right into that crosshair.
All right, 42 HP remaining for Kiko. 100 for Flowsick, 100 for Pauly. 4 versus 5, and Bomb is down at the top of stairs right now. Oh, what a great recovery there from Steno. He about ate it. He going for another one, and he picks up Symph as well.
Symph is missing a couple of bullets, not to take anything away from Steno's huge picks there.
No, yeah, really, really big picks.
Excellent.
Nothing being joined by Sean Gares, who just seemingly does not miss during this map.
3 versus 2. Bomb is up in the hands of Flowsick, hiding there at the back of Pop.
Now where's his teammate? Right? Okay, so Paul. Oh my
Pauly's
God,
flanking
Pauly's
around.
behind right now.
That's exactly what Flowsick's waiting for.
Oh, and this is so perfect. He's got to be careful with this angle, but
he's got to shoot him now.
He's going to go for the op now. He's going to go straight for it. He's going to be able to pick up
What an excellent job from Pauly.
Able to pick up 3 frags, and that is MVP right there.
Whew. Man, Jimmy, that was perfectly played. He knew exactly where all 3 members of the opposing team was, and he just waited. He played it really smart and knew exactly who to shoot first. Actually found the 3rd member there a little bit late and was able to get all 3 there. Excellent job from Flowsick, too, who was waiting with the bomb.
Yeah, and that was Paulie's shot there. That was great because, I mean, at first I wasn't aware of the third player there, obviously. I was on him the whole time, but, I mean, he knew where he was. He went straight for you. The thought process was, well, he's got an op.
Yep.
Hopefully he misses his shot. Yep. So I'm going to go for the rifle, the closest threat, to get that opper, and third popped up right in front of him, man. They just played so well. And it's not always a fully thought-out process either. You got to realize these guys don't necessarily have the perfect plan in mind. It's just that when your in-game awareness gets to a point, things just happen without you thinking about it, and just played out so well for him.
Yeah, totally. Great reaction from him. The score for the first half is going to be 12-3.
Yep. It actually looks like we are going live, so let's jump back into the game here. In a moment. There it is.
Yeah, UMX was having some problems there with their splits. Only able to rack up 3 rounds, but it's such a CT-sided map, you know, we could see just as strong a CT side coming in from them.
Well, see, and it can be, just depending on playstyle, but a lot of time when you get the similar playstyles, it can be a 9-6 map, even 8-7s, but these two guys really conflicting right now. And Flosick on to Simphis. Sean Garris taking a lot of damage. I wasn't sure where exactly that was. See if we can catch up. Uh-oh, was he actually hiding in dark spot there, it looked like?
Yeah.
That's such a great spot, by the way.
Paulie just kind of hitting crouch there, trying to get those peaks there on the top of the head.
Oh, see you later. Paulie looking for the next one. Oh, and
Paulie's really
not
far.
able to connect there. I mean, yeah, the USP range is okay. So he wasn't able to track. He was moving a lot there and taking a goosh to the head. 37 HP. It's a 1 versus 5.
Good luck, Jordan.
He does have a USP, but they've got to push him for this to work. I mean, they can cover all angles right now. Oh, the defuse just happens. Okay.
Yeah, there was nothing he could really do there. I think he should have at least ran out there. You know.
Yeah, I mean, just trying to make something happen, but, you know, at the same time, he might not have heard the defuse over another sound. Things like that can happen.
Yeah.
But 12-4 is now your score here in the grand finals. This is the second map. Now, Ultimax Gaming, like I said, Maximum Effort, like I said, has a long road ahead of them. And the reason why is because they came from lower bracket, they have many more matches to play. If Ultimax Gaming just wins this one and the next one, they take the trophy. Maximum Gaming wins this one, they still have a ton more matches to play.
Yep, this is the first best of 3. If UMX wins this best of 3, they will win the series as a whole.
Yep.
But as Jimmy said, Maximum Effort is going to need to win 2 best of 3s. So if they do win this map, they will have secured the first, and then they will have one right after.
Yep, and this, of course, being the second map, you know that Maximum Effort still, like, you'd figure that they'd be feeling pretty good about it right now.
Yeah.
Which I know they're a very momentum-driven team. Like, those guys just really, they can get really loud and they can really start feeling it. But, I mean, it's not happening yet. Like, they still have so many maps ahead of them.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet right now, actually.
I'm surprised we haven't heard much from Simphis this entire LAN.
Simphis is quiet.
Which is good to see. I mean, like, he's just focused. They know what they need to do to take this home. The question is, how are they going to be able to execute it through all these maps? This will definitely wear on a player.
It's a long road for sure.
I mean, UMX is already used to it. After the series we saw yesterday, they're fine with going as long as they freaking want to.
Yeah. Sobo here, waiting for some action at Ivy. No smokes over there at all, too. That's pretty abnormal. Elliot taking out the trash here.
Taking out the trash. 4 versus 5 right now. Sean Garris with the only frag of the round so far. Jordan onto Paulie. That was kind of a strange angle there. I guess Paulie was still creeping out. Jordan had walked up all the way. It's a 3 versus 5 now. Bomb will be headed back outside, it looks like. Yeah, here's Bomb here. Still working outside really slow. They've got the picks, and I like that they're taking it slow. They're forcing UMX to rotate in some strange directions, hopefully catching him on the move.
They need to after this force buy. They really don't want to lose any of these guns.
Wow, they know exactly where Kiko is.
Flash.
He had no idea that they knew his position. He was caught completely off guard by that.
Yeah. Sean moving all the way up with his teammates. Looks like they might be able to,
yeah, they're going to be able to get that down there. Let's see if we can catch up with Flosick here. Oh, he is able to connect, but it's not going to be enough.
So that buy will actually work out in their favor. That was pretty risky. You know, they did lose the pistol round. That is Maximum Effort. They lost the second round there in this half. And then they just, you know, decided to buy a couple of AKs, and it paid off for them. They're definitely a team that can do so.
Yeah, let's take a look at the money system, actually, Connor.
Yeah, so we're looking at their money now. After the buy, they're going to be pretty low here. They did just win this previous round, but they did have to rebuy a couple of guns there.
Really quick execution, forcing UMX into dark lanes, and it plays directly into their favor. This is working really well. Pushing them into dark lanes allows for an IV execution. Kiko getting nailed down to 58 HP. It's still a 5-on-4. Elliott somehow clinging on for dear life. And Simphis, 3 HP and 4 HP currently.
Big from nothing there. Those 2 frags were pretty important. Wow, what a great shot there from Flosick.
Wow, he's down to just 21 HP, and he's still playing really confident here. This is very winnable for him, but he's got to find Elliott and Simphis. Simphis just doesn't even care. I got 3 HP, see ya.
Yeah, he's got to be playing confident. They really don't have any time to start saving some weapons. They need to go for these 1 versus 4, especially when you know that a couple of guys on max effort are so low. UMX really needs to start racking up the rounds here if they want to have any chance here on Train in this first best of 3.
All right, let's see how this plays out. I mean, this is getting really close to a victory here for Maximum Effort. Pauly going to be pushing up close here on lower. It looks like they are on a save round, and that is rough, man. I mean, you've got 1 round till game point, or match point, rather, and you have to save.
It's really bad.
Whoa, Stino.
Goosh.
Not sure where that came from.
I don't know.
Must have been an Ivy spam there. All right, they're going to start pushing every single spot they can. They did hear footsteps backing away, so they're going to assume it's safe to work their way in. And as 100% confirmed now, they are now going to be committing to the inner bomb site. Elliott playing it safe on the way in. Pauly onto Simphis. Swag trying to find a frag here. Kiko way behind. Yeah, and he's going to be last man standing. 1 versus 4. little TK action happening there. Thankfully, not a death. You know, we've seen an incredible amount of that happening for this event. I can't remember the last time we saw that. Quick note, we are at match point. 15-5. 1 more round, and this will go on to the next map.
Yep. Going to be pretty interesting here. Maximum Effort doing a great job here in this first best of 3. UMX needs to win all the rounds out here just to force it into overtime here on Train.
Yeah, taking a look at the scoreboard here, just give you guys an idea of what it's been looking like. The first 2 rounds were won by Ultimax Gaming. The next 3 so far have been won by Maximum Effort. Sean Gers onto Kiko. Flosick also, man, those 2 frags were not showcasing UMX's ability here. They are better than that.
They're having a tough time here. They were able to win the pistol, but they're not doing so well against Maximum Effort's guns here on T-side. Like I said, they do have a really strong T-side on Train, as they just proved against Check 6 and right now.
Yeah, and that does it for that map. And actually, I want to find out exactly what the next maps in the pool are going to be. I do know... Actually, I might have it in front of me. Let's see here. We played Tuscan, and then we played Train.
We just did...
I have like 4 map lists in front of me right now. We have had so
let's
many...
confirm this after a break.
I'll tell you what, let's do a quick commercial break, because we also do want to make sure that we bring you guys everybody the action. I want to find out when they're getting readied up and everything like that. Don't forget, guys, go check out Gamecom Face-Off on Facebook. It's facebook.com/Gamecom Face-Off. Go like the page. Tell them what you like most about the stream. I'm not sure if that contest is still going on, but go find out. They'll let you know if it's still going on or not. It'll be a post there. If it is, get your chance in to win a CSGO beta key. We'll see you guys here in just a little bit.